Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. There will be some clean, old-fashioned hate on display in this one, guys.
How cool is that, by the way? That's the name of the rivalry. When it comes up, clean, old-fashioned hate. You think they like each other? Absolutely not. Bragging rights all through the state.
And the ball is intercepted.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And it's really tough in that 4th and medium range because you're still thinking pass defensively, and they're late reacting to the run. How about the play call to be able to call the run with confidence, execute it?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down going up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Give to the running back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Gets rid of it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Try to get it to the edge. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14, Georgia Tech, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the 1st sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarter.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Boy, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dogs! Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
21, Georgia Tech, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A first down sack and record drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intention.
Sends it downfield. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Unloads to the right. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. From the gun, the running back has it. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Dogs left no doubt about who is king of the Peach State the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a beatdown. It wasn't close. And listen, Georgia's had a lot of wins in this series. Georgia Tech's going to need to find some confidence, some belief. Something needs to go good early because Georgia has owned the upper hand in this series.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short, fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
He's loose. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
From the gun. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there.
He's looking deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
42, Georgia Tech, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
All kinds of running room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the connection. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
22, Georgia Tech, 14.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He's going to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads it downfield. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Georgia sends out the punt team. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Puck, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, from Athens to Atlanta, there are some edgy folks and emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Dogs and Yellow Jackets. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They're trying to get to him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Got it in the middle, it's down. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together.
Running toward the tape. At the 30. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, this guy's a weapon for throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look again.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the bite into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Georgia! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here.
Offense. Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Scrambling away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 40. Afterburners coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. These plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds.
Touchdown, Dogs! And the pummeling has started. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia, 63. Georgia Tech, 14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting this.
He's off to the races. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much worse as the defender was right there. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Got a man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll ride his man on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going up top on first down. Going for it all. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. There's a long and storied history.